Imagine this. Right now, you're holding the most powerful force in the universe, but you're using it backward. Think about that for a second. This force, your consciousness, is at work every second, creating the life you're living, whether you realize it or not. Yet, so many people struggle to manifest their desires, while others seem to draw in their dreams without effort. What's the difference? The answer lies in how you're using this force, how you're directing your thoughts, and, most importantly, what you're feeling. Close your eyes for a moment and think about something you deeply want. Now ask yourself, are you feeling the lack of it? Are you focused on what you don't have? Or do you feel the joy, the satisfaction of already having it? This distinction is everything. Most people are unknowingly manifesting in reverse. They focus on their desires, but they feel the absence of those desires. They think about what they want and feel its lack, its distance from their current reality. And in doing so, they send a signal to the universe to create more of that lack. Let's go deeper. Your imagination isn't just a place to escape reality. It's the birthplace of reality itself. Look around. Every single thing you see started as a thought, an idea, in someone's imagination. That chair, that building, that phone, it all began in the invisible world of thought before it took shape in the visible world. And your life, your current circumstances, are no different. They are the result of your past imaginings, your previous thoughts and feelings. But here's the thing. Most people block their desires because they worry too much about how they're going to manifest. They get tangled up in trying to control the path, the steps, the details. And the moment you start trying to figure out the how, you step out of the creative realm and into the limited world of facts, of current circumstances. Instead of focusing on how, focus on the feeling of already having. That is the secret. The feeling of the wish fulfilled, not the wish itself, not the wanting, but the feeling of already having. Let me explain it in a way that's easy to understand. Think about how you feel when you're hungry. There's a sensation of lack, a need, an emptiness. Now think about how you feel after you've eaten. You don't keep thinking about food, you feel satisfied. This is the exact state you need to cultivate about your desires. You need to move from wanting to having, from hunger to fulfillment. Most people spend their lives in a state of wanting, not realizing that wanting only creates more wanting. But when you shift to the feeling of having, the universe begins to rearrange itself to match your new state of being. This isn't just a concept, it's a law. Your outer world is a reflection of your inner state. When you're constantly aware of problems, you're in the consciousness of problems. When you shift to the consciousness of solutions, the problems naturally dissolve. It's not about wanting intensely, it's about feeling naturally. When something feels natural, you don't think about it constantly. You don't worry about losing it. You simply know it's yours. Think about how you feel in your own home. There's a sense of belonging, a natural comfort. You don't wake up every morning wondering if your home is still there. This is the exact feeling state you need to cultivate about everything you want to manifest. Here's a profound truth. Time doesn't exist in manifestation. What exists is state. When you're in the right state, things that might seem to require years can manifest in days or even hours. Your current circumstances are nothing but a reflection of your past state of consciousness. But here's the good news. You can change your state right now. The moment you do, you've already changed your future, even if your eyes can't see it yet. Think about this. When you're truly hungry, you don't just think about food. You feel hunger with your entire being. This is how you must feel about your desires with your entire being, as if they're already yours. I've seen people overcome impossible odds, not by taking action, but by shifting their feeling state. When they finally let go of trying to force things and simply felt the wish fulfilled, the external had no choice but to conform. Your attention is your most precious gift. Whatever you place your attention on grows. But here's the key. It's not about forcing your attention on something. It's about what naturally captures your attention because it feels real to you. Think about something you're absolutely certain about. Maybe your name or your ability to read. Notice how there's no effort in maintaining this certainty. This is the same feeling you need to cultivate about your desires. The secret to rapid manifestation lies in your ability to feel natural about your desire. When something feels natural, you don't need to convince yourself of it. You don't need to repeat affirmations. You simply know. People who manifest quickly have mastered the art of feeling natural about their desires. They don't walk around in a state of desperate wanting. They live from the end. They feel the naturalness of already being what they desire to be. Your emotional state is like a radio signal that you're constantly broadcasting to the universe. Most people are broadcasting static, mixed signals of wanting and doubting. But when you maintain the clear signal of natural possession, magic happens. Consider how you feel about breathing. You don't worry about your next breath. You don't affirm, "I am breathing." You simply breathe. This is the level of naturalness you must achieve with your desires. Most people think manifestation is about getting something they don't have, but manifestation is about accepting what's already yours in consciousness. The external world has no choice but to reflect this acceptance. Think about how you feel when you master a new skill. At first, it seems impossible, but once it's mastered, it feels completely natural. This is exactly how manifestation works. What seems impossible today becomes natural tomorrow when you maintain the right state. The secret that most people miss is this: your desire isn't something to be achieved, it's a state to be occupied. When you occupy a state, you don't need to make it happen. It happens by law, just as naturally as water flows downhill. People struggle with manifestation because they keep checking to see if it's working. This very act of checking reveals their doubt. When you truly have something, you don't keep checking to make sure it's still there. Think about how you feel about the sun rising each morning. You have absolute faith in it. You don't lie awake at night wondering if it will happen. This is the level of certainty you must have about your desires. Most people are manifesting from a state of effort and struggle, but true manifestation happens from a state of ease and naturalness. When something is natural to you, you don't force it into being. You simply express it. Your current reality is nothing but the harvest of your previous states of consciousness. If you don't like what you're harvesting, change what you're planting in your consciousness right now. Think about how you feel when you're truly confident about something. There's no internal argument, no need for proof. This is the feeling state that manifests instantly, pure, unwavering confidence in the reality of your desire. I've seen lives transform in moments when people grasp this truth. The external world must conform to your internal state, not your wishes, not your hopes, but your state of consciousness. Most people never realize that power lies in their ability to maintain a state. They jump from state to state, never staying long enough in any one state to allow it to fully manifest. Think about how naturally you accept your own existence. You don't doubt it. You don't need proof. This is the level of acceptance you need for your desires. The power to create lies within you, and it's a power you're already using every moment of every day. The question is, are you using it consciously or unconsciously? Every circumstance you encounter is a reflection of a state you once occupied. Choose your states wisely, maintain them faithfully, and watch as your world transforms to match the new you. Be still and know that what you desire is already yours. Not will be, not could be, but is. When you truly grasp this, when you live from this understanding, you'll manifest faster than you ever thought possible. This is just the beginning of your journey in conscious creation. Use this knowledge wisely, apply it consistently, and watch as your life transforms in ways you never imagined possible. Remember, the power is yours. It always has been. Use it consciously, use it wisely, and create the life that you know in your heart is already meant to be.